This video will look at whether you should write practice with a C or practice with an S. Now, the first thing to say is that if you're American, the answer is you write it with a C. And that's because in American English, practice with a C is the noun, and it's also the verb. Now, if you're British, life isn't that easy. In Britain, you have to use the C version for the noun, but the S version for the verb. So in a British document, if you were to use the C version for the verb, as in the bottom example here now, then that would be wrong. So the question is, can you spot the difference between a noun and a verb? Well, here's a little trick for spotting practice with a C, i.e. the noun. Start by just writing your sentence. And then what you're doing is a test to see whether that's the right version, to see whether it is practice with a C that you want. So write it again, but this time instead of writing practice, write the word preparation. And if that word sounds okay, then practice with a C is correct. And the reason why this trick works is because preparation is a noun, just like practice with a C. So now let's look at it the other way, spotting practice the verb, i.e. the S version. So again, start by writing your sentence. Now we're doing a test to see whether we want the verb version. Well, this time, try and put the word preparation in again. But if you find yourself drawn to some other version of prepare that isn't preparation, then you want the verb. So here you would naturally be drawn to prepare. And as you're not using preparation, you want the S version. We'll cover that again a little bit later. So in summary, Americans use practice with a C. You don't need to worry about the S version. Brits, you need to use practice with a C for the noun, but practice with an S for the verb. And if you're using the substitution method to spot practice with a C, then practice with a C is the one that aligns with preparation, whereas practice with an S is the one that aligns with every other version. So Andy Murray, the Brit, he would say, I practiced 7 days a week, using the S version for practiced. That's a lot of practice, the noun, C version. Whereas Serena Williams would say, I practice 7 days a week. That's a lot of practice, both the C version. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out some of our other videos on grammarmonster.com. You'll also find us on Twitter and on Facebook.